Star.
What up? What up, y'all? This is a drink with the fellas. You already know what time it is. Get to the shot. Let's get to the shot. This what
Same colors, yo. This is
what they want to see.
We on some. I don't know what this is, but I got pink on. This is
Let's
pink.
do it. Let's do it.
We on some Hollywood shit right now. Woo, that was fun.
Corey is not here. I just want to say, Corey is not here right now. Kayla is making the drink.
Kayla made him
Oh
strong,
God!
y'all. This ain't never happened. I tapping out already. We started, bro. We started. This is episode. This is season 2, episode 11. Total episode 37. Y'all, I don't know what Kayla put in them things, but they wasn't like what Corey did. But y'all know what it is. It's a drink with the fellas.
What's up, lad?
We separate this thing into 2 parts. This is the NBA section right here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about Zion. We're going to talk about the Memphis Grizzlies that ain't nobody talking about. We're going to talk about Utah. I have a bold statement. We got to hear from the panel and get their opinion about, you know what I'm saying? I got a good one today. I got a good one. And then we got some quick hits. Y'all ready to go ahead and get started?
Hold on. I want to make sure y'all get on Instagram. You make sure you follow us on Facebook, get on YouTube. You make sure you get on everything. But first, y'all make sure you always remember to come down to Bugsy if you really want a classic, really good drink. This right here is called the Ocean Water. We'll be talking to you a little bit later about it.
Straight up. Remember, every week we'll be trying a new drink. This is week number 2. Hey, we open up the palettes. You know what I'm saying? This is what we trying to do. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all.
This is a fact.
Show this Ocean Water 5. This Ocean Water 5. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started.
I'm not going to tell you what I feel when I'm drinking this.
The big stories of the week. Y'all tell me the big news. Kyrie back. I'm going to get on that in a second, too. It's kind of weird he said he couldn't raise his shoulder a week ago. They talking about surgery and he's back. But anyway, Zion is back Thursday. Utah is 9-1 in their last 10 games. Rudy Gobert is blocking everything. And Jada Truth Conley really only averaged 12-5, and them boys is rolling. Ain't nobody talking about them. And they're also tied. They're 3rd in the West, but they have the same record as Denver, and Denver's right above them. So they right there. And Memphis is 8th in the West. What's the big news to y'all of the week? Did I miss something? One of them stories, the big news?
I'm going to say Memphis being 8th in the West.
Big news.
Yeah, that's one of the big news and what Utah is doing because no one's talking about it. But Memphis being 8th in the West with what they had and losing Conley being a veteran.
That's crazy.
And John Morant out there balling out of control. Jaren Jackson had been hurt at one point. Hey, that's big. Memphis being 8th in the West. Really, if they keep it consistently rolling, they probably have a chance to compete for that 6th seed. But I ain't gonna put the cart before the horse. I'm gonna say 8th seed.
I was about to say don't put that that heavy hit on John Morant like that. Don't put that heavy shoulder. He bad, but don't put that heavy shoulder on him like that. Just yet. But I think my biggest news is Zion coming back.
Really?
Because as I said, I wanted him to play this season. I didn't want him to take the easy way out to get the Rookie of the Year because you're already gonna have that hype. I want you to get in shape. I want you to show your team you ready. Let me see what you can give me next year because I know this year this is your learning curve. This is what you learning. I want to see this. I'm happy for it. I'm happy for him to make that decision. But there's one thing that is another big news that has something to do with Zion. Why was that man falling asleep in the middle of the game? Bro, there's a video clip going on.
Did you see who he was watching?
Yeah, and they were winning though. But he's sitting here.
Did you see who he was watching play? His own team, exactly. Without him on the court.
He had the itis. I'm not gonna lie. He had the itis.
No, he was watching the New Orleans Pelicans play. It normal. Standard.
That's fucked up.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
That's the biggest news, Zion.
Yeah, but it is the biggest news for him to come back. He was already, they were already, crowning him Rookie of the Year. Gets injured for this amount of period.
Do you think it's bad to bring him back when John Morant gonna be Rookie of the Year?
No, I don't think it's bad. I think it's a good thing. He's basically saying, screw the Rookie of the Year award. I want to be there for my teammates. Because at the end of the day, there's a possibility they could get that 8th spot. Memphis will rise. I mean, anything could happen.
That'd be interesting if he come back and is productive, and New Orleans do get the 8th spot, and the Lakers stay where they are.
Yeah,
that'd be an interesting series to watch. Just because of
you don't think Memphis and the Lakers be interested?
That'll be interesting because for the entertainment value, but the storylines with LA and New Orleans is a little better than what LA and Memphis was.
Well, and plus, it'll definitely have that storyline, Anthony Davis versus his whole team. I think right there, that'll automatically give you that. But
I think it'd be more of Lonzo Ball, Ingram, those guys saying, okay, y'all traded us from LA, now we with New Orleans and we made the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think there'd be more of that.
It would be.
That'd be dope as hell.
So you don't think that the Utah news is big news?
Utah news is big, bro.
Nah.
That's big.
We thought they was gonna be good at the beginning of the year. They
started
struggled
off.
and figured it out. I think that's kind of big news.
They play defense. They play defense.
When you have a Rudy Gobert, of course you're gonna play defense. Without Rudy Gobert, the team defensively ranks, lower than most of the top tier teams. But with him in there, he is a top tier center in the league. But look at the guys coming off the bench for your team, the Lakers. Take that for instance. You got Howard and McGee. They both leading in blocks per game this year. So that's my biggest thing is when you're looking at that, Rudy Gobert is is a key factor in that game. But I'm looking at one individual who had almost as big a height as LeBron James coming into this season. So when I'm looking at that, I'm like, all right, cool. I want to see what you can do this year and say I'm not gonna pull up Blake Griffin. I'm not gonna pull up Ben Simmons and say I'm gonna finish out and not play the season. I'm gonna play the next season, get Rookie of the Year. So you get that should be an asterisk to me. I feel like you already been in the league already. You understand how the game is. You shouldn't deserve that award. That's my opinion, but I think he's doing the. I believe
you should say that soliloquy for your segment.
Nah, I ain't done yet.
Just getting started.
I ain't done yet. I'm just getting started, bro.
Let's get to the bold statement.
Yeah.
Adam Silver. What he's trying to do with the NBA. Adam Silver's finna put the stamp on the NBA by taking us to the future. He's finna make the NBA the #1 sport in America. And the reason he's going to do it, what Adam Silver knows is individual sport. NFL #1 right now. Team sport. What the NBA can do is highlight individual performances. And that's what's going to happen with mid-season tournaments because you're going to see players play at an elite level to try to win in the middle of the season. So now you get viewers in that wouldn't normally watching before All-Star break. The end of the year, they're play-in game. And we talked about this before. Y'all, you put Devin Booker in the play-in game, Devin Booker gonna score maybe 60, 70 points.
Yeah.
This on some real, you know what I'm saying? You put Dame Lillard in the play-in game, he gonna score 40 to 50, 60 points.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like
One game, just on some real.
Trae Young.
Put Trae Young in a play-in game.
Trae Young.
He finna go down gunning.
Put Charlotte.
As I said, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
And think about seeing that, our first time ever seeing that, y'all. Our first time seeing playing.
Like NBA wild card. Yeah.
Bro, and I'm thinking, people, everybody, man, I think, wait till they do it, and wait till people see it for their first time, just like the college playoffs. Bro, look how excited we are for that, and we're all experiencing it, and it's all new. Man, wait till them tournaments coming. And the other thing is reseeding and getting the best of the best. Whenever it work out, the two teams in the same conference playing the finals, that's gonna be genius.
Yeah, I would.
You get what I'm saying?
I
That's
love
gonna be
the
genius.
best 16 in the playoffs. I would love
It
that.
has to be that format just of how shit the East has been over the years.
Well, no,
And I think that has a lot to do with it.
You good?
No,
That's just me being honest. I think that has a lot to do with it. Me looking at it from that.
I
from
get
that
where you're
point.
coming from, but the East, when LeBron was over there in the East, and you had D Wade in the East, they wasn't as bad. You didn't have. I mean, back when, let's say 2007, 2010, when Kobe number was winning, you did have teams 5-6 games under 500 in the 6, 7, 8 seed.
You're right.
Back in those days when LeBron now was really doing that thing in Cleveland and in Miami, you didn't have guys like that. You
Right.
didn't have teams.
Let me say one more thing on Adam Silver too. That NBA Africa thing,
Yeah, that's gonna be big.
wait till 3 or 4 years and see what that produces. Just wait till,
That's a David Stern type move.
wait till 3 or 4 years and see what that talent produces in the NBA. That's gonna be unreal, the influx of talent. But I'm telling y'all, Adam Silver, he can see the future, and that's what he's gonna do. And he's gonna highlight individual performances. And that's what we like. We like highlights. We like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's what the NFL can't do. But that's what the NBA will do. Y'all ready to go to quick hits? We got 4 more minutes, y'all. We got to finish strong. Y'all ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We've been talking about this team every week. And every week they get week in, week. Yeah, what the hell wrong with Philadelphia?
It's a soap opera over there.
Do you trade Horford, man? You try to make a desperation move? Do you try to trade Tobias real quick?
Nope.
Got y'all some bad contracts, man.
No.
Because you messed up.
No.
You did.
Well, then what was the point?
They 6 in the East.
Here's
so
my
you
thing.
messed up.
Then what was the point of not trying to sign Jimmy Butler and get rid of?
Because you felt like
up.
Tobias Harris played better in the
But
playoffs.
this is what I'm saying though. Why get rid of him? Why not get? You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean?
This is a bold statement. Not you know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
Yeah.
So this is a bold statement. You know what Philadelphia need to do? Get rid of Elton Brand. Because he doesn't know what he's doing in the front office.
He in love with names.
Thank you.
That's what he did.
Thank you.
He
Get
got
rid of
names.
Elton Brand. Find you a real GM.
I
and
just
then
feel
rebuild
like
it. You can rebuild it from being a 6th seed in the playoffs to becoming a contender.
And you know what's sad too? I'm not stuck on analytics, but y'all, this is analytic common sense. 2 big men like Joel Embiid
do
and Al
the same
Horford
thing.
can't win you a chance. It don't work in today's basketball. And it look good because you got 2 good names, but analytics tell you that will not work in today's basketball.
Well, this is what I'm definitely gonna say. I'm just,
And they're
just
worse.
to touch base on it real quick. I think Joel Embiid needs to figure out what he wants to do with himself as a player.
He need to be dominant. That's
Because I think the scared shit needs to go out the window. The excuses of playing in the playoffs. I'm sick. This and third. I'm done
he
with
need
it.
to be a franchise player like he's supposed
But
to.
he's not.
That's
I mean, he's already proven that this year he's not.
Maybe Joel Embiid doesn't need to be in a big market. Maybe he needs to be somewhere in the
So you
you think he need
agree?
to go?
So you
I think he need to
agree?
go somewhere like
You
Orlando.
agree that the market
Man, with
doesn't.
Markel Fultz. If that folks there.
Put him in Phoenix. He don't put him in Portland. Put him somewhere that's not a big market. Oklahoma City. Put him somewhere that's not a big market. I feel like he'll produce.
Shout out to OKC. I didn't bring them up today, y'all. I'm not gonna do y'all like that, but y'all know what's up. But go
And
ahead.
I'm actually gonna take a drink to them.
I'm
Cheers
not gonna
to
do y'all
y'all
like
OKC fans. Cheers to y'all OKC.
Yo,
One
just quick
time
hit.
OKC.
Let's keep moving, y'all. We got 2 minutes. Kyle Lowry is keeping Toronto afloat. They are in the top 4 in the East. They are not healthy. That man is hooping. A healthy Toronto, nobody is gonna want to see them in the playoffs. Nobody will want to see them in the playoffs.
I agree.
Agree?
I agree.
You ain't sold on Toronto?
I told y'all before, and I'm sticking to it. I don't think Kyle Lowry is a. I don't think he's the playmaker everybody thinking. I'm
Kyle
telling
Lowry,
you,
NBA champion.
it don't matter.
Siakam.
And he got Van Fleet to help him. All the stuff that he can't do good, Van Fleet does good.
That's what
They
I
work
get
perfect
y'all.
together.
Ain't Marcus All still over there with them?
Still there, and they got Serge
And
Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka
Powell
playing
playing
ball.
good. Siakam be back by playoffs. 1 more minute. What would you do with Andre Drummond? What would you do with him?
If I'm Detroit,
Can you do anything with him?
Yeah, if I'm Detroit, if I'm not gonna make the playoffs, I gotta go somewhere who got some draft picks.
They wasting Derrick Rose season too.
Yeah, they
He
are.
having an unreal season.
He having the same season as
I
he
know.
had as his MVP.
MVP season. They wasting the hell out of this season.
And look, he got 2 places. He got 2 destinations, as I said earlier. As I said, I think he gonna go. Either he gonna get traded to Atlanta. Either he gonna
got
get
30
traded to
seconds.
Atlanta, or he gonna come to New York. I'll take him to New York.
All right. And what's this drink again?
This drink right here is called the Ocean Water. We'll talk to you more here in a second after Byron's breakdown.
Byron's breakdown.
Breakdown.
Steady breaking me on breakdown.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Byron's Breakdown, and what I'm breaking down this week is something that has been happening in the NBA for years, but a lot of people it's been going under the radar. A lot of people haven't really been noticing it. It's big men in different ways that are pretty much the same players. It started with Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Then you had Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Nowadays, you have Anthony Davis and the Greek Freak. They're pretty much the same player. They do the same thing for their teams. They can shoot the 3, they can take you to the hole, they rebound, they defend, and they pass the basketball. Everything has to go through them. Those are 2 of the best players on 2 of the best teams on each conference, in the East and the West, Lakers and the Bucks. Now, how does that manifest for them being champions? We'll yet to see. Now, that was Byron's Breakdowns. If you want anything for me to break down, like, share, comment, and let me know something. We out.